Welcome to Flinda Tech Lab. This is a free course by the YouTube algorithm. Please comment, like, share and subscribe to the channel in helping to create more of these kind of tutorials. Just sit back, relax and enjoy the training. Let's dive into the tutorial. In Excel, as you'll be working with a lot of huge information or data, it will get to a point where you will have a lot of record that you enter into your worksheet. There's one thing that you need to also know about how to manage some of these records so that you can see the other ones. What you can do that can help you is we can use the freeze span to freeze some of the record so that those records will not be moving, and the ones that are hidden we can be able to view those ones. So sometimes you may have a lot of record, a huge record that you have on the worksheet. That record may either be extended to somewhere here the right side where it is not able to contain your desktop. So what you need to do is what you can freeze a particular side of your record so that the remaining one you can scroll them once you watch the left side to compare or to view whatever information that is hidden at the right side. So let's try our hand to see how the freeze also works here. We can freeze only the first column, or we can freeze the top row, which is going to be the first top row as well. So it will depend on whatever you want to do. If you want to freeze this information that are at the top so that you can only move the one here, you can do that. Let's do an example of the first one. When you want to freeze, you just come to the view ribbon. Under it, you make sure that you select the number. As you click, you can see the number is active over there. Under it, when you come to the same place, you see we have freeze pan. You click on that drop down arrow. At that portion, we have what we call freeze first column. So when you click on it, this first column will be what freeze out. So if I move the scroll bar down, you can see the name is not moving, but the rest of the informations are moving. So if there is any information hidden somewhere, or if there are any other records that are hidden, this is the only way that I can use them. Once I watch the name, if I watch Kofi, then I can view all the information under Kofi and see all the things under Kofi. That is why we use the view, or that's how we use the freeze aspect, so that we can be able to view whatever that is hidden. We have another way also of doing that. If you don't want to hide or to view only, to freeze only the first column, you can freeze it by going back to the freeze pan. You see we have unfreeze. So now when I click and drag the screw box, you can see that now the name and everything is not moving. But sometimes when the things move to this and you have a lot of record, you don't know whose record that you are doing. That is the reason why we try to freeze the first part so that we can be watching the names at the same time and we watch those informations that are hidden at the right side. So that is the reason why we go by the freezing aspect. We can decide to freeze some part of the record, maybe the first page that you are seeing, so that the rest of the page you can be scrolling to view whatever information is there. We can decide to highlight those few of a record, or we can leave it in that order. We just go to freeze pan. When you click on it, you can see this side, there's a line separating it, so meaning that portion has no freeze. You can see what is going on. So holding this side is moving, the rest of this side is what not moving. So once you watch this information here, you compare to whatever information that are here. So when you want to freeze this information, you can just click or highlight this place to freeze it for you. If I want to take it over, I'll just go to freeze pan. When I come to somewhere here, come to freeze pan. So you can see as I click there, this line is cutting where I want to freeze. So if I move only that portion alone. So wherever I want to freeze it, just going to click there. You click within any of the cells that are there. So it's going to freeze from the left side of that cell that you select. So if you want it to start from somewhere, you have to click inside the cell, then it will freeze from the left side for you. That's how we freeze records here. So you can apply the same thing for the top row as well. So I want to freeze it. If I want to freeze from somewhere here, I will then click here, come to this place and select what? Freeze what? Top row. So you can see it has freeze from where the tree is. So I want to move it to somewhere here and redo it so that the first side will be there for me. Freeze top row. So you can see what is happening. So let's just come to the screen and see. You can see all this one is empty. So if I want to change where I want it to freeze from, I'll just come to the freeze and click on the freeze pan. I will click on the first row. So it will freeze from the first top row for me. You can see the line that is showing, so meaning from this side will be freeze out. So you can be watching the two if you have to do it before only the two. See the two is still there. So if I want to freeze only this side, let me unfreeze this one. Freeze top row. You can see what is there. So most of the time you can put your heading within the first row, so that the heading can be there once you move your information. So while you freeze, you see there will be a line that is showing the row that you freeze or the column that you freeze. So you take note of that. So in Excel, to be able to hold some part of your record or the data once you unfreeze some other places to scroll, we do it by freezing some of the columns or some of the rows, so that you will be able to see all those hidden files without hiding the main one. So if especially this side is there, you can be watching these informations here once you scroll to get the hidden ones. That is the reason why we go through the freezing aspects. I hope you find this tutorial helpful and see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.